and I don't think he wants to trade that out just yet.
And, you know, for me, I also will say that, you know, Penn is immediately calling him out with shields, but right now, Penn is very aggressive. I haven't seen him play much, but what I have seen is Penn isn't necessarily as patient as a Bowser you would expect. You know, he will sit around, hold shield a little bit, but he likes to come at you swinging.
Yeah, and Bowser definitely having lots of very big, very annoying anti-air moves. And, you know, Ness definitely the kind of character that's going to jump at you a lot. He's going to try and stall up his timings on his landings, but, you know, if you just cover that entire space, then it doesn't really matter. Okay,
Yeah.
that was actually really smart. If you get the right angle and, like, spacing on that, you can actually lock them in their magnet long enough that they have to die from it.
Yeah, and one thing that Penn has been doing very well, besides the Fire Breath, is just using the maximum range of that F-tilt so he can just armor through and slug Jonestly and put him into that type of disadvantage Bowser spiral.
One thing I want to see, good call. One thing I want to see if Penn knows how to do in this matchup, there's a tech that Bowser has where you can flank with the yo-yo and then grab the ledge like between the multi-hits, so you can always recover safely even if you're covering it. But it's definitely not easy to do. I've only seen 1 or 2 Bowsers that are able to pull it off, so I'll be curious.
Yeah, and right now, with Jonestly down to stock, I don't think you want to be swinging as recklessly against Penn.
Okay, just outspaces it instead. Good option.
Yeah, and Penn mashing for his life in that situation, but we haven't seen Jonestly really abusing these aerial PK fires as much, and I think that's mainly just due to how Bowser's physics work, how his mechanics work within this game. But is there a way for Jonestly to take a situation like that short hop back air where he just baits out an option and trying to continue this disadvantage state that he's putting Penn in?
Yeah, it seems like Penn's wanting to play mostly pretty grounded, so I could see that working out. It's a little bit tricky just because his dash is so good and even his jump, fall speed is so good that it ends up being really hard to just sort of like hard call him out with middle moves, but it definitely could be something he conditions him into, right? Mm-hmm. That's definitely one thing John's very good at is the between games adjustment.
And I think one thing that Penn has been doing phenomenally throughout the course of this game is taking a single errant punish and just turning it into this disadvantage spiral where Jonestly has to choose essentially, do I want to lose a stock or take 50%? There's pretty much no in between, but great coverage there from him, ending that stock early. But now, like Cargo said earlier, Garcon, no reason for Jonestly to approach, just keep him away and end this game. Oh!
Oh no, that's tough. Yeah, if you get caught out there as a floaty with no jump, that is pretty much curtains. They can just chill and react and basically cover any option they want.
Yeah, I mean, Penn has been, one thing I do want to compliment Penn on is the usage of the Fire Breath, like you mentioned earlier. He's using it very well to space Jonestly out and kind of say, you can't come from this aerial radius against me, but also baiting out his shield using the Fire Breath and then coming up command grabbing and say, okay, now you get slammed.
Yeah, for sure, because this is a hard matchup to use it in for exactly that reason. John, you know, he'll put up that Psy Magnet as soon as you give him Fire Breath, and he'll say, okay, I'll take a free heal. Okay, interesting. Oh man, kind of rolls back into PK Fire, but ends up getting an advantage from it. Is he F-tilt? Oh,
yeah,
little late.
I mean, we've seen Penn throughout the course of this game just taking out Jonestly for mistakes that are greedy options like that yo-yo. If it doesn't connect, then you know it's basically eat my feet. Here comes the Koopa Man.
Man, that was such a good call out on the F smash though. I don't think he got exactly the option he was looking for. I think he was looking for a spot dodge, but you know we take those anyway. If your F smash is going to kill at 60 from center stage, might as well let it rip.
Yeah, I mean this is one of those moments where you can take nothing for granted. Look, we mentioned this earlier in the stream, and as this tournament has grown in notoriety, there are no free rounds at all.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if there's one thing we all should have learned in Georgia by now, it's don't sleep on anybody, even if you've never seen them before in your life.
Oh, absolutely. So good use of Penn, you know, eating this up right away, but I like how Jonestly has kind of been playing keep away out of Bowser's threat radius. Now, That doesn't mean hit his shield in a way where you can punish it with something like poking through with the up air, but just staying out of that range, it's something we've talked about a lot in the past, is just kind of conditioning your opponent to know that you have to at least respect my option. And
oh, no.
Unfortunate for Penn.
Man, you hate to see that. It was a good option too. Like he called out the weight, he just missed the spacing.
Yeah, and Penn doing something extremely smart as well. When Bowser crawls back like that, they're actually using it as almost like a gauge to figure out how far they can go before they clunk you with that F tilt or D tilt.
Yeah, and that Fire Breath, because of how it interacts with PK Thunder, is very good at forcing them to wait it out, very good at forcing them to go to a particular spacing so that you can get the F tilt a lot more consistently. Okay, good angle though. Good angle. Cross up. Okay, nice.
Good idea from Penn not immediately going for the Whirling Fortress out of shield though. Because we see that Jonestly is looking for, oh,
the wake up smash and then chases him down with the up air. God, that's brutal.
Is this the smash version of a wake up DP? Because good lord.
Pretty much. Hey man, it's got invincibility.
Now
we just need the words reversal to pop up on the screen. Oh, okay. PK Thunder 2 though.
Yeah, and right now Jonestly playing a very, very solid advantage state. What I want to see him continue to do, Garzon, is put himself in a way where right now, okay, we got an errant hit, we go until we know it stops, and we just let Bowser have his space. We respect Bowser for the space he commands, because we know if we get hit more than like 3 or 4 times, we're doomed.
One thing I have noticed is that I don't know if it's just a Bowser thing. It probably is because he's so heavy, his hit stun's so low. But he's doing a really good job of not getting low percent comboed by Ness. And that's really where John makes a lot of his living, is off of those super damaging low percent combos. He just like gets the neutral air dodge the second fair, and then he lands first and he's fine.
Yeah, but now you see Penn is getting John closer and closer to that magic percent where you get him with that 4th hit in air, turn around back air, and you're just gone.
Ooh, the run through up tilt though, I like that. Run up, reverse hit of up tilt is like low key. Oh wow, okay, I'm actually surprised I killed. I don't know if I should be, but I am.
You know, that I don't know if it's necessarily something where we're shocked by the outcome, but it is something where we do have to tell the play. We do have to say that these players overall are improving in every single capacity of this. But what we need to see, what I would like to see, is Penn take John to a smaller stage.
Yeah,
you got to take John to a smaller. I don't know about that.
FD intro. Well, okay, so hear me out here. Playing a floaty against Bowser sucks. You know why? 'Cause you can never land. They can just wait. They can just be there on the ground, and no matter what you do, they can just deal with it, right? So that's probably what Penn's thinking. He doesn't want to give him anywhere to land. He just wants to keep him in disadvantage for an entire stock at a time.
I can agree with that. And, you know, one thing, what I do, I mean, I personally like FD as when I play Bowser for myself, just because, like you said, A, there's nowhere to land, but eventually you're going to get hit by that up smash that the higher level Bowsers have been making themselves known for.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, Bowser, a lot of his moves, like when they kill. So it doesn't really matter if you're on a platform or not. You're just kind of, you know, they're super dead. Okay,
like there.
Really good job F-tilting down through the ledge.
Yeah, and again, Penn using that crawl technique to try and space out perfectly, get that right radius so he can punish Jonestly on the recovery. And, you know, he hasn't taken much in terms of percent, so this is the moment where Penn has to take advantage of this and keep Jonestly in a disadvantaged location.
I feel like he wanted to PK Thunder 2 there. He just couldn't quite get the angle on it. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, no. I hope we don't see Tilt John coming online. I think he's got this, though.
What we do have to give Penn props for is that he is very much utilizing the full capacity of these empty hops around John's shield to try and get him to take an option. He's utilizing that information, saying, okay, if I jump in front of your shield, you are going to jump nair, for example. So the next time, I am just going to jump, and before you have a chance to jump out and nair me, I'm just going to command grab you. And Penn has been doing such a good job commanding this ledge and forcing John into situations where he basically has to make a Hobson's choice of die or take a ton of damage.
Oh my god, that's so hard, dude. I mean, if Bowser's got that F-tilt timing, then there's only so much you can really do as Ness.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing about Bowser is that due to just how heavy he is, like you said, he isn't getting these low percent combos that should be just putting Penn off stage into a gimp situation.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like a special combo tree that like Ness has to learn for Bowser. Because I definitely have run into that myself. There's definitely Bowser only combos, and there's definitely like don't work on Bowser combos.
But now, Penn looking to close this out.
Okay.
Okay.
Just reminding him that the F tilt button still works, even if it didn't kill him that time.
I mean, you have to check. You have to check.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Well, we take those, I guess.
This is entirely possible for John. We can't get hit by the big meaty claw in that situation. Lining up.
Nope, not quite. He was just a little bit too far back. I think.
Okay. Good extension from John. Down throw again. So this is what I was trying to mention, where now John, I don't like that he's landing on these shields so aggressively, but you have to keep chip-shotting Penn if we want a chance of winning this game.
Got him in disadvantage, okay. Oh man, this is so tense right now. I know John knows exactly what he's looking for though. He's been in this situation so many times against so many Bowsers.
Okay. Close.
Right,
there's the back air.
Shield. I don't
John has to set up some type of ledge shot. This game is getting too close for comfort. Penn
good stuff.
Closes it out.
That was actually a super good call out. I can't even imagine what else that covered besides spot dodge. So like, I mean, that must have been what it was looking for.
High Dragon fallen.
Really nice stuff from Penn.
What a phenomenal job by Penn. Definitely trying to establish themselves as one of the better Bowsers in the state of Georgia. But now, Garcon, we have iGreg and Fallen coming up to bat.
Okay, actually, I'm sure these two have played